The big breaking news at this point, the Supreme Court has allowed NEET PG medical admissions with a 27% quota for OBCs and upheld the 8 lakh income criteria for this year for economically weaker sections. Now, the Supreme Court has effectively upheld the centre's earlier decision. Petitioners had wanted the new system to be postponed. The judgment effectively brings to an end the delay in admission to PG medical courses for hundreds of junior doctors, a delay that had put a great deal of pressure on the existing workforce of resident doctors already grappling with the third COVID wave. Arvind joining us at this point with the latest. We'll try and go across to my colleague Akshay for more details on this breaking story. Akshay, what are we hearing?
Well, finally, there is some respite for the doctors that have been carrying on with this movement, that have been taking this movement to the streets. They have been protesting for a very long time to resume the NEET PG counselling as soon as possible. Now, there are a few concerns of the doctors, and that those concerns are extremely valid. First thing is that we are in the middle of a pandemic. The workforce already is pressured to a great extent, and at a point of time when the hospitals, especially the government hospitals, are facing a lot of pressure with increased number of cases of COVID now, as well as we have seen in the first and second wave. Decreased workforce has increased the pressure tremendously. The doctors are under tremendous pressure. Now again, number of cases have started to come up. Many of the healthcare workers, doctors have tested positive, and in certain conditions, reduced workforce, and because of the delay in the NEET PG counselling, the workforce in the government hospitals, like we talk about the Safdarjung hospital, it was reduced to almost just 1/3 of the required strength. We have the FODA president here with us, Dr. Manish. We'll try and speak to him, try to understand that what exactly is his opinion about this judgment that has come, sir. So finally, the Supreme Court has given a nod for NEET PG counselling. How are you taking this decision?
Yeah, we welcome this decision, and actually we were waiting for this move, because since day one we have been asking to expedite the NEET PG counselling, since we have been falling short of manpower, and at this stage when the country is facing the pandemic and the COVID cases are rising on daily basis, and our doctors are also falling sick, and they have been many doctors have come positive. Right. We are continuously falling short of manpower, and at this stage we desperately need manpower to be increased, and we expect the central government to release the schedule of the counselling as soon as possible.
Dr. Manish, one thing I want to understand, that how this entire process in fact reduced the workforce, because for the common public to understand, from you as a doctor and from you as a president of the FODA as well, how did this delay has in fact increased the pressure on the hospitals, on the doctors especially?
Yeah, out of the 3 batches, who actually the strength of the PG students also is in 3 batches: first year PG, second year PG, and third year PGs. Right. And since the delay of NEET PG counselling, the first year hasn't joined yet. Okay. And the third year, who is going to appear in the exam in the month of March and is about to leave. Okay. So definitely the workforce has tremendously reduced. And just now I mentioned that the COVID has also played an important role. Many of our doctors have fallen sick, and they are COVID positive, and so we are continuously day by day, every day we are falling short of manpower.
So that is one very big concern.
Big concern.
One thing, now that the PG counselling, you are asking for a schedule from the central government. How does this help, and in what span of time do you think that it is going to make things slightly better? If not,
practically we need to understand that it will take some time, around a month, to complete the entire process of counselling. Right. So, but at least we are thankful to Supreme Court that at least they have started the process, and hopefully the counselling will start soon.
What do you think was to blame for this entire delay? Was there a miscommunication? Was there confusion? Was there, the government was failing to understand the concerns of the doctors?
Whatever was the delay, but the people need to understand that when the country is facing the pandemic, this kind of reservation policy and all is not going to work. It's ultimately the manpower, it's ultimately the doctors who are going to treat the patient. So people need to understand that this can be dealt afterwards also.
Right.
So it's a good move from the Supreme Court, and we welcome this decision.
Right. Thank you so much, Dr. Manish. So Ankita, you have heard how the doctors, in fact, FODA was the organization that took this fight. They were demanding for urgent resumption of NEET PG counselling. So yes, as Dr. Manish is saying, that any kind of reforms could have been done in a more sensitized manner, in a more sensitive manner, keeping in view the pandemic, the pressure already there is on the government
Right.
hospital. All the PG students, like Dr. Manish mentioned, are in fact the backbone of the health infrastructure in these government hospitals. So while the PG counselling has not started for the first year, the third year is about to leave. After appearing in the examination, so it's just the second year that will be doing work for these 3 years. So that was extremely worrying. But
Right.
now we hope that a situation will improve in the upcoming days.